Well,
Yes, so country people, how on a day now on a lawyer boy, we lawyer like lawyer make a post. I don't come again for another edition of the Small Goal Post Show. And today we get our Ogbonge personality them. We dey for studio with us. We go follow us, contact the matter them where we get for hand today. And the matter we carry us come today. Now the Euros where they go on so and at the quarterfinal fixtures we want to talk about. And make I just briefly introduce our Ogbonge personality them. Make the A country people let una know say the day for the show today and start up first. The person we go start a regular on this show. Man like Oga Kesta, where they always like play for midfield. Yeah, if you take the see the full feed. So Oga Kesta, the ball there for your leg, and you know how we dey do am for the show. Make the ball no spoil for your leg. I beg before you go pass am to the next Ogbonge personality. Hey, country people, let them know say you there for the show.
My people, I will come again. Today, be like I'm not going to play from the midfield because I get injury. So I'm going to look from sideline, but I thought I touch shot. So we don't come again. We can talk about the Euro. We'll see how it goes. Who will still win the Euro? Still in my mind. I know who going win. So I don't want to talk too much. I don't pass out back to our boss.
Okay, now Oga Kesta don't him don't rep on him don't let on no saying there for studio today, even though saying get injury, but I believe say go first perform for today's small go post show. And he go pass the ball directly to NaijaEnglishman. NaijaEnglishman still they fired up, he still get the ginger where England to win against Germany. So now that ginger now he carry come today
Oh yeah, now let's get it. Euros. I'm gingered. England are through to the quarterfinals. We're excited. We're here. NaijaEnglishman. I've touched down. Let's talk some football. Let's have it now. Oh yeah, now.
Now wow.
Yes, so NaijaEnglishman don't rep on. I don't let on no saying come with England ginger there. Sterling don't cut small soap, give him normally. Now the soap he take bath, now make it the ginger like that.
Yes, so, now you know you understand them now.
Now so. Okay, now NaijaEnglishman go pass the ball now. Give man like Oga Harry there for studio today. And Oga Harry, I beg tell country people something. Let them know say today you come do and toilet.
I greet country people. E good as we dey here today. Make we reason the Euros matter as in later the quarterfinals. So most see how the roadmap one be towards the final and to the trophy last. Who won runner as it stands. So we go talk on today. Make I pass the ball back to our boss.
Okay, now no be lie. That a man like Ogari, you know they like stress, Now easy football they play, you understand? You know, as they play, not the one make you just see the dirty normally. So you don't touch the ball with style, you understand? Very technical player.
I think therefore I play.
Well, I go understand more, but why I say very technical player. Once the ball reach the leg again. Okay, now make I introduce man like Mbizo for this show. Our brother, him they bring him come today. And Mbizo, I beg, hey country people, let them know say you did on the show today and at the Euros matter carriers come.
How far, my people? How far? I've come to beef three entities. I've come to beef England. I've come to beef Joaquin Lowe. I've come to beef Didier Deschamps. I'm here for beef. I'm here for beef. And then analysis. And then I will analyze the quarterfinals. But first, I'm here to settle my grudges.
Okay, now no be lie. One of the things we be like say today's show I did look forward to around since now. Man like Mbizo, personal one-on-one we get with Didier Deschamps because him a big supporter of the France national team. And during the way France they perform for this competition, I know say no like we don't get one-on-one discussion when we talk many things. So I know saying go like bring one or two come for inside this discussion before we go enter the quarterfinals matter. So, but make I introduce man like Lexo normally in a regular on the show. And Oga Lexo, you could take contribute or something. Just let them know say you there on the show today. Tell them one or two things before we go start the matter we carriers come.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with my mind. Hello?
We hear you.
I hear you, bro.
We hear you, Oga Lexo. Go ahead. Hey, country people for me.
Okay. Yo, good evening, good night to Kesta, everybody in Mbizo, NaijaEnglishman, Abbas, Okoro, how far? How are they? Today, I'm happy to be here again. We could talk about them, but honestly, Euros, man, I've been soaked up in these Euros, guys. You guys don't even know, like, enjoying every bit of it. And
We are with you.
of course, we could see now. But England is not winning shit. I'm sorry, but the Red Belgian, the Red Belgian, the Red Belgian.
Coming.
But all the same, let's hope good things happen. So.
Okay, now don't be lying. Man like Lexo don't tell on one or two things. They don't let on know say today in the gidigba and ain't go do what he know how to do best. We be like saying football matter normally. So I want to start with you. Man like Mbizo. I know say you get one or two things where you want to talk that the quarterfinal carriers come normally, but just talk one or two things concerning France performance for this tournament. I know say you're a big supporter of the France team. Quickly before we go straight to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously I support the French team. It's an African team, so of course I support them. But I was just bitterly disappointed with the team selection, with the tactics, the attacking. They should have look. Well done to Switzerland. I take my hat off to Switzerland. They fought back. They played probably their best football of the tournament so far. And they did well, but for me, the French could have buried that game very, very early. Even with the poor team that he selected, they could have beaten the Swiss with ease. Deschamps, for me, even despite his World Cup win in 2018, he's a very suspicious character. I don't think he quite knows how to get the best out of the players that he has. And I think even going into the tournament, he selected the wrong team. But I won't stay too long on them because they're gone now. I think we must move forward. But I'm going to beef Joaquin Low. That's another one. I'm going to beef him because there was absolutely no reason for him to bench Gundogan and Serge Gnabry. Okay, I'll leave the fact that he started Kai Havertz over Leroy Sané because at least they were winning. Okay. But it was evident that they lacked the quality in the final third, and they lacked the quality in the center of the park to do away with the English. I know my NaijaEnglishman here is going to beat me back. It's okay. I'm prepared. But the English haven't played well. The English haven't played well in any game. Especially with the talent that we all feel that they have. For Jadon Sancho to have played so little up until this point, for him not to have figured out that Jack Grealish should be starting every game, there are issues there. And I hope the Ukrainians.
We should have dealt with them.
Sorry, Mbizo. Mbizo, when you say Deschamps is a suspicious character,
I can't speak in English. Leave out those English when they speak.
God bless. God bless you. These people, the one they influence me wrongly. Kesta, now only God will bless you. Because my bad influence. The English they pass like communicable disease. Me say if I want to go catch the disease, but Kesta don't give me vaccine. So I'm not
Don't take your first
I don't
job.
take my vaccine. I don't take my best job. So Mbizo, when you say Deschamps, like that one are your own prerogative. But when you say you not pick the right team on the night and you not pick the right team going to the competition, it makes me now begin the wonder. I know they like me to talk that kind of thing without telling me what you feel say be the right thing. I don't know if anybody understand what you're talking. Yeah, the talk come like empty. You say let's not pick the right team. You go good when you listen with the right team when you feel say supposed to speak. And there you see him.
Yeah.
True talk now.
Yeah,
True talk.
I can tell you what the correct team was. Firstly, Ndombele should have been at the tournament. How do you leave Ndombele? That is the first thing. That is the first thing. What is Longley doing in the team? What is Longley doing in the team? And he's the one that gave up a very simple, easy goal. Couldn't even see the football.
The first one, yeah.
What is he doing there? You have Dayo, you have Ibrahim Konate, you have that boy from Leicester. I forgot his name.
Konate was in the game for Fofana.
Say that again.
Fofana.
Yeah, Fofana. That's the one. The boy from Leicester. That's the
Is
one.
it French?
These are top quality players. There's also no reason for Antoine Griezmann to be on the football field. What is Antoine Griezmann doing on the football field? Why is Pavard in the team? Why is Pavard in the team? You can bring CDB. You can bring Dagba from
Harrison,
PSG.
can I
That
go?
boy
Can I go? Just tell me when I can go, Harrison. Please, just let me know. Can I go?
NaijaEnglishman,
It's fine.
talk.
Please, because first of all, I hear what you're saying about selection and all this one, that one, this one. I hear that, but at 3-1 up against Switzerland, you are the world champions. Like, finish. You are the world champions. Selection or no selection. For the next 20 minutes after they went to 3-1 up, they were doing rubbish. They were doing ole football. I don't even know what they were doing.
That's also part of the coach. I agree. I agree. And I put that on Deschamps as well. He should have made changes earlier. It was clear that the boys were tired.
Think it was the
they were jaded.
Yeah.
He didn't make changes. He left the changes until they had already scored a second goal. And then even then they came late. By the time he made the correct changes, it was already late. Deschamps mismanaged this team. Even the team he had was good enough to win.
But do you know who the biggest...
I feel say yes, saying Lenglet a very poor choice to start. Perhaps even Zuma for even start ahead of him. Talking of those when they the team, when they the squad, I think Konate played that match now. Like Pavard no start that match.
No, Konate is not in that team.
Now the Portugal game. Now the Portugal game.
They left him in Leipzig.
Okay, and I think Upamecano too. They left Upamecano. Now Upamecano not even pay me pass. But at the same time, when you say, so I can take that Lenglet part because I don't know what to do with Lenglet, honestly. I agree with you.
I agree.
But when you say Antoine Griezmann na France.
Yeah, that's rude. That one was disrespectful, man.
For competition.
That's fine, but you see, that's the problem. That's the problem. All he's doing there is a name because he performed poorly in every single game.
Didn't he set up a goal in that game?
He played.
Didn't he set up a goal in that game?
He played very, very well.
But he set up a goal in that game. What are you talking about?
Yes. What does very well mean? What does very well mean?
Because he set up a goal in that game.
Very well. That means Harry Kane has also played fantastically.
I think he got the goal in the first game.
Yeah, the goal from the rebound into an open net. Oh yeah, he scored that goal. Absolutely.
Excuse me. What was the scoreline? What was the scoreline of the game? Excuse me. What was the scoreline of the game? The first game.
That's the game they won with 1-0.
1-0. The one goal from the empty net.
One goal that he scored, man.
Yeah, the one goal. The only contribution that he made to the entire tournament was that goal. And my argument
what about
is
the
that
assist for Benzema in the last game?
If you had started Dembele or the Bayern boy Kingsley Coman from the beginning, you wouldn't even have to worry about one goal because you would have had 4.
Sorry.
Mbizo, wait, hold on, Harrison. One second.
Mbizo, pick your 11. Pick your French 11.
No, wait, hold on. Before he does that, first of all, there's 2 problems here. First of all, Griezmann assisted a goal in this very game that you said he's not contributed anything but that deflected. But he assisted Benzema's second goal. That's number 1.
That's
number 2, the reason why France lost that game, for me, all this, I know I definitely blame Deschamps for how things happened when they were 3-1 up, etc. But for me, Mbappe is the reason for them losing that game. Mbappe takes his chances, losing that game. Mbappe takes his chances. It's a landslide, that performance. That game ends 4-1.
Okay.
4-1. He's had a terrible tournament.
Okay.
Mbappe had a terrible tournament.
For me, it wasn't even the penalty miss. It wasn't even the penalty miss for me. It was long before that he messed up. He had a poor tournament.
And even that poor tournament, he was still better than Greece.
It happened.
That's one of the fights.
Okay, now no be lie.
But no,
matter too much. Before we eat up the time when we're supposed to use talk quarterfinal. France don't go house. Didier Deschamps. Now him know how he manage the team pass. He go answer French FA. They go sit down for their meeting, discuss that one. Because we know says their mind there for that work normally. So, but make we go straight to the quarterfinals. Switzerland, Spain. Tough one. Switzerland. They don't knock out world champions. finalists for the last Europe Cup. So against all odds, nobody gives Switzerland that chance. Say actually they go reach this stage for the competition with the opposition when they face for the last round. So how na see that quarterfinal game?
I didn't give Switzerland a chance against France either, but they came out on top. I don't think we can take them, too lightly anymore. They clearly want to fight, And the Spanish haven't been spectacular themselves.
I think if you ask me, I'll sit to come every day say, where do you come up from for the tournament? Yes, Mbappe, now nothing to pick pen and write home about, I agree. But that France defense line, Jesus Christ. Super Falcons of
long way.
Super Falcons of Nigeria catch that France defense.
But Longley only play 45 minutes, Nabi.
Not before Kipembe. What is Kipembe doing there?
Forget that France side again.
So what are they from?
Just as straight to Switzerland, Spain.
From here, France defense and Spain defense. What will be the weight for Switzerland to come?
The same thing.
I think I would say Spain was a little bit better than France defense because of Spain midfielders. That they work well than France. France midfielders get named, no problem. But effort for field, I think Spain midfielders don't show effort for field. They don't get everywhere past France midfield. So that alone will make Spain defenders get British space. And I think that Spanish team, they work harder than France France team. So for Switzerland to play Spain when they play France, you go hard because Spain, not that Spain is spectacular, no doubt. They're not still that good, but they're not gonna let Switzerland see the ball. Now only when you see the ball, you go fit play well. So Spain will keep the ball well. That I know for sure. So I don't see Switzerland beating Spain, but I don't see Spain being flamboyant anyway against Switzerland. But at the end of the day, I think I will say Spain.
Kesta, can I counter small? So basically, we all watched that last game between Croatia and Spain, Abi.
Yeah.
We all watched that one, Abi.
Uh-huh.
And we saw Spain concede 3 goals, right?
Okay, before
and
that,
hold on. And also the amount of chances that defense was just leaking. Shoom, left, right, and center. If Croatia were better at finishing, they score more goals in that game. Let's be honest.
I think
it was like a heavyweight match. Just I hit. And I agree, but that Spanish defense, it was leaky. It looks like it can be got at. Let's not
but
get
before
it
the
twisted.
Croatian match, how they play? How was the defense?
Is this well, maybe not as many goals, but they hadn't played that sort of opposition.
I understand. But that being said, that doesn't mean Switzerland is that good to cause the Spanish a lot of problem in their defense.
But I believe they'll be able to do enough to create some chances, though. It was whether they take those big chances like they did against France. Like, even after missing a penalty, they still ended up drawing 3-3.
Let me tell you something.
So I'm not saying
everybody is mourning and getting hard for France is because of their first game. France.
Make France go sit down.
It's because of their squad, bro. It's because of their squad, not because of their first game. It's because of the squad thing.
France, Germany, just make everybody they get erections. Germany, France will kill everybody.
No, Kesta, not be that one. It's the fact that they're world champions and they had the best squad. Like, that's why people got ginger. On paper, yeah, that's why the ginger was there now. It's not because of the Germany game. It's because they're the world champions.
Actually, they played poorly. They played poorly in the Germany game. They played poorly the whole time.
They could have won that game 4-0 though, to be fair. Even though they did they could have. If Mbappe was balling, that game should have ended like 4-0 to France. Germany.
But you see, that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. Is that France was set up to rely on Mbappe.
Go leave France. Go leave when they won the duel on France. What they duel on France?
France they draw. France get one magnetic effect. I bet.
Wait, how would they go back to France?
Spain,
We talk about
Switzerland, Spain, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
9-day grand. We get one comment here from chat.
First, we talk about the matches where Spain don't play. For the group stage, Spain we don't concede 1 goal. Yeah, 1 goal. I think the draw against Poland. So the defense look okay. Emerick Laporte's involvement. Emerick Laporte. They played Sweden, they played Poland, and they played then they trashed Slovakia.
Come on.
Now, Emerick Laporte, yes, but Sweden have been pretty good. Emerick Laporte coming into that defense, don't really show up the defense more than it has been in recent years. Against Croatia, whether we like it or not, Croatia is a pretty good side. And when you just see Croatia, France, when you see the midfield combination, Brozovic, Pedri, Modric, Busquets, Koke, Kovacic, you'd expect very technical football, somewhat of an open game. And something else there for this competition. You know, say these are the first competition where they make 5 subs. In fact, 6 if you enter extra time. So there's a tendency to get a lot of fresh legs up front. And it will cause many late drama. Because you can change 4 players, 5 runner, and you know, say coaches really get the inclination to change defensive players. You understand? So more or less now attacking changes and then midfield changes for stability. You know, those defensive players are ones. Because ahead. So we can tie the Croatia deal to that kind of thing. I don't feel say Switzerland get the technical ability of Croatia.
Okay, so
Xhaka,
Harrison, I have a question.
I'm a big fan of Xhaka.
I have a question for you. In that, I know you watched that Sweden versus Spain game, and let's be honest. If Sweden took their chances, could they not have won that game too?
If Spain took their chances, they could have won the game too. I mean,
yeah, but I'm saying that what I'm trying to say is my point for even asking that was the fact that defense can definitely get got at by this Swiss side. That's what I'm saying.
Defense don't be get at.
Especially with players like Mbolo on the loose. Mbolo can cause problems.
This Spain side has been growing into this competition slowly. They don't enter the competition as favorites or as team where they fly for friendlies or for qualifier games. They grow. They grow slowly. If you watch Spain from the first game they come, they grow slowly. Then they score. The coach, it is small. The return of Sergio Busquets from the 3rd game, they give them more stability, more shape.
They grow so much and so stability that they can 3 goals in their last game. That's so stable.
And this man, before you get sarcastic, make I finish. No matter how Croatia keep them rich and find that draw, when they enter the extra time, they were outclassed. You know, since tonight they show.
Yeah.
France could not outclass Switzerland. When they entered the extra time, they were outclassed. I don't know if you get what they try to. So personally, I think Spain. I think Spain go own Switzerland. Spain go own Switzerland. Like Kesta talk now, when you see the ball, you go play. They no go really see the ball. Between Koke, Pedri, Sergio Busquets, life go hard them well. Life go hard them well.
All right, just to close this matter, I say 2-1 Switzerland. Sure.
Who's gonna win?
He said 2-1
Switzerland. Man.
Yeah, gentlemen, look at this game. Honestly, man, this Swiss team, they're not here to play jokes, man. They're not here to make jokes. Like, they attack you from the beginning to the end, guy. I'm even hoping they win, sir. Like, I'm hoping for something magical. This Swiss team, man. Come on. Spain just I don't even know what's going on, sir. They just grow every day. But this Swiss team, they have a lot of things to prove now, guys. Shaka did there. A lot of boys that need to play in games. And these guys have never even collect goal. This is their African striker, Mbolo, right? Never even collect goal. You never collect goal.
That guy, they also for game.
I want correct.
He also
for the striker and a Swiss man. Not the African striker.
Sorry. I think
Kesta, you started. Kesta, you started again. You started again.
Let's not do that, man.
But more than not best. African striker, they play for you.
The boy was born in Yaoundé. He was born in Yaoundé, and there's no Swiss striker in their history that's ever looked like or played like Mbolo. That man is African man, fufu eating man.
What it be passport? The passport now waiting. International passport.
Kesta, even if you got a passport from Lithuania, we would know where you're from. We know where you're from.
All right, no be lie. Real quick for this Spain matter, make we take predictions. I beg. Okay, Kesta, what be your prediction? Spain, Switzerland.
2-0 Spain.
Easy
2-0
one.
Spain.
Babiji.
Okay, now okay, Lexo.
Morata scored the 2 goals.
For that game. Because yes, like what the Gary talk. Spain they grow inside this tournament.
3-2 Spain. 3-2
One header from Morata.
Okay, now let's go.
Spain.
So what be your prediction?
Bring Bolo on the score sheet.
1-0 Spain.
1-0 Spain. Okay,
1-0 Spain.
we'll take your own.
It will not be easy like this.
3-1 Spain.
3-1 Spain.
Yeah.
Okay. NaijaEnglishman, you did your leg.
Sorry, I need to catch my breath. Sorry. 2-1 Switzerland. 2-1.
2-1 Switzerland.
Have you not seen Beckenbauer in the midfield of Switzerland?
Guy,
Franz
if no
Beckenbauer,
one wins this thing, we'll be looking at. If no one wins this game, everybody should be looking at. Then one Danish team or something going to play semi-finals with you.
I think say Franz Beckenbauer na sweeper.
Of course, now sweeper now from back now.
You just saying a midfielder now why they confused.
No, but look at it. The Xhaka give them quarterback passes like Beckenbauer now.
Okay, that I go agree.
You get
NaijaEnglishman, Swiss boy.
Okay. We don't
let's not
spend
exaggerate.
enough time on
Let's not
that.
exaggerate.
Spain. We don't spend enough time on that Spain and Switzerland. No, make we move go the Belgium, Italy. More that one go catch fire. But how on see am? Make us start with you, man like Lexo. I see say you get ginger to follow up this matter. How you see the game?
Man, the game is red. Belgium will win that game. Finally, we are going to see the class of Belgium. And now, when it matters, now we will see the class of Belgium. We'll see everybody will show up. Man, they've just been playing these Euros as if they're just training. You see the goals that they score, even the last game where this guy Hazard scored for them, you run on low key. That 1-0, that last game was so much of like, I don't even know how to say, so much respect was actually in that game against Portugal, but coming out from that game now, no more respect. You're here to do the business. What do you say?
For me, the Belgians have actually not been very impressive. They've been inconsistent, and they've proven that they can only play. And they can only play when Kevin De Bruyne is on the pitch, and it's not because they don't have the ability; it's their mentality. But Kevin De Bruyne, he's injured. He may not play. Hazard may not play. Those guys are injured. So without them,
I've never seen Hazard in this tournament.
I think
if you're talking about Hazard, he's not the one that scored the last goal, but if you're talking about him, he's not been in this tournament for me. I think that captain handband is too heavy for him. They should just collect it from his hand.
No, Thorgan Hazard. Thorgan Hazard is the one that scored, not Aiden.
Yeah,
it was Thorgan Hazard that scored, not Aiden Hazard.
Eden Hazard played good football against Portugal now. What are you saying now?
Apart from
he played well. He played well, but as a team,
like no pass, nothing. Hazard was holding the ball like almost like you could count 3 touches on top Hazard's leg with the ball. Like there was no man. They were even giving the ball to De Bruyne. De Bruyne had to at one point dribble the ball inside and do what he did with the ball, but. Man, nobody Hazard. Man, Hazard never even played for Real Madrid. Well, when was Hazard played this season?
No, he can never be like the Hazard of before anyway. He can never be.
Of course. You get so like I know even the player will say I'm hoping on all these their big names to do something. Even
I think if you ask me,
I think you guys are focusing too much on the Belgians, man. This Italian team is good. They've been perfect defensively. They're unbeaten in 30 games, and going forward, they are dangerous. They are playing very good football, combination football.
Won them, guy. Let's like. Do you know that Austria almost won them, guy? That was their only real chance in this, only real test in this Euro, and they were shaking against Austria now, guy. If Austria put on,
Let's no verse. Make us enter this conversation. First of
Okay.
all, before this competition started, I don't talk about Italy because I don't watch them. They come for a while, and I watched your AWL last season, so I did very conversant with the Italian players.
Okay.
This answer is very good. Like Mbizo, they tell you 30 games unbeaten assist. No, 31 now.
I know. Yeah, as it
You the person
stands
that
now.
the person that the only competition they don't face. Switzerland are renowned for organization. Now they know Switzerland. Swiss culture generally is organization.
Oh yeah.
And even their team, too, in
Mm.
organization. When they played Italy made Switzerland look like they make Switzerland be like schoolboys. So when you say
Man,
Austria are the only game they don't play, that's a very unfair statement. They beat Switzerland like thief. They beat Switzerland like thief. Like what thief? What do you mean by on paper?
Okay, the game.
What do you mean by on
game.
paper?
For Alaba
Wait,
market.
you watch the game now.
Sorry.
But you
Austria
watch
and
the
Switzerland,
game
who
now.
gets stronger? Who gets stronger?
Wait.
Who gets stronger 11?
Man, between
What do
me
you
and
mean
you
on
now.
paper? What do you mean by on paper? You say on paper, now you they
Okay.
confuse me. No,
Harry,
you say
we're
on
making
paper.
talk now.
Wait now.
Okay.
Okay.
You they confuse me. I know they confuse.
There's no way-
Gary, no be
there's no way
confused
you
there.
there's no way you compare the Switzerland team and the Austrian team, right? Now, inside these two teams, you say Switzerland has these players, but in general, Austria has more to prove. This is their first time going to this qualification. This their blah 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 blah. Wait. Now, even the Switzerland team that you're talking about, the only person with them are like 2 players they get. Inside the Austria, how many players they get? And if they drop themselves head to head, who do you think is going to win? Switzerland, Austria,
Switzerland. No doubt.
with how many goals?
I actually disagree with that. I think Austria is a better team than Switzerland all round, personally.
Sorry, gentlemen, I don't know how you guys
that
are watching.
doesn't mean
but
that I don't think.
Wait.
But you see, football doesn't
Hold on.
quite work that way. And
Can I
anyway,
chime in
at the
about
end
this
of the day,
Austria thing?
at the end of the day, Italy has beaten them both. One of them convincingly, one of them not so convincingly. But the point is,
they don't beat Austria
Italy.
well.
The point is, Italy has been able to raise their level to the teams that they are playing. This is football, my man. If you play football, you play football. You play well, you play poorly, you can do it against good teams or bad teams. And Italy has shown that they can do it against both level teams. And let's remember the culture of Italian football. These people know how to win in tournaments. Even when they are not playing well, Italians know how to win. It's part of the fabric of their football. They can get the job done. If they're struggling against the Belgians, we know Chiellini is going to start to pull people's shirt and twist people's nipples and clip their heels and all the gamesmanship. The Italians know how to win tournaments. They know how to get you a red card. I think they shouldn't be taken lightly. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
No, you don't understand, Mbizo. I totally agree with you because actually I feel say Italy go win the cup.
Thank you.
If we,
Okay.
beyond this Belgium game, beyond this
You know what I
Belgium
like about
game,
this Italian
Yeah.
thing is that, see, Harrison, no beef. I don't just like Italian football, and I think that's why I'm not even finding a space.
your preferences do not
Nah,
reflect the
emotion,
ground.
yeah.
No, but wait, hold on. Let's
Let's
go.
not
Can I ask you a question?
the ground to have this conversation.
Lexo, can I ask you a question?
Yo, sure.
So you enjoy the Belgian league, Gabi? Is that the one you enjoy? I'm just wondering now. Since you don't like the Italian league, you must enjoy the Belgian league now.
Yeah, of course.
Because, like, just so you know, I be kept quiet. I'm just here, and I even not noted down some of the things you said. You said Belgium are just warming up to do the business. All this, like they use punchlines, the business, blah blah, all this one. I'm like,
Professional punchline.
I've just been wondering, has he been watching the same tournament that I've been watching? I've just been like, this is what I would say, right? Belgium are a good side because they have good players. Don't get it twisted. But they don't really necessarily play good football. They just have a bunch of really good players. And if that
Number one thing,
hold on.
Wait. How do you get?
Wait, let me land.
Let the man land. Let the man land.
And if that group of good players doesn't have the conductor, aka De Bruyne, in the middle of the park, They look
I
lost.
don't know why you guys. I don't know why you guys
Confused.
think De Bruyne has to do everything in this.
What do you mean that you don't know why? Have you not watched the game? When he came on, they were one. They were
Against
1-0
Denmark,
down.
against
He
Denmark.
came on. He
Lexo.
made a difference with both of the goals.
Lexo
Changed
against
the way
Denmark, they were rattled. They had nothing to offer. Denmark were running them ragged.
And
No
what
reason
happened?
until KDB. And you know, they asked me, say, well, that why we say KDB. KDB entered that game. KDB won that game personally. Just cheat code.
Cock and settings damn shots. Just give them. Yeah, let's give them. Came on the pitch.
KDB again run the game against Portugal. When they play them out of the game against Portugal, they were defending for dear life. Portugal bought them. They just failed to get themselves in the right situations to score. No reason Belgium have not been particularly good for this competition. I don't know that the same competition will they watch. This is their training, whether they train so. I don't know when they're going to begin play. But for now, they see they train true. From what side they watch.
Part of Belgium's problem. Part of Belgium's problem is that they don't bring Lukaku into the game enough for me.
He has to drag himself into the game.
Lukaku
He
needs
has
to
to
get
even
more
bring them
involved.
in.
I don't know if it's him.
Forget about that. I beg, leave Lukaku.
Without De Bruyne, Lukaku doesn't get as involved in the game. That's the fact, man. They used to be able to rely on Hazard.
Kesta, what's your problem now, Kesta? What's your beef?
Against Portugal, Lukaku. I tell you now, right?
I tire for your complaint because me, I actually feel say play well.
No, Lukaku.
No, give me your no. Take your own no. No, say your no. Your no, hold on. Your no, hold on.
Lukaku not feel control one ball.
What did they talk?
What do you talk now?
Lexo, the internet don't agree with your comments now. That's it. The internet don't agree with your comments. They don't want you to land that one now.
But time they go. Our boss, we're going to take predictions.
Yeah, make we take prediction real quick. But we get some comments. We get some comments here. Where like we just touch.
Okay.
As we go for the show. They ask about Hazard and Kevin De Bruyne in injury updates.
They're out.
I don't know if anybody gets any updates.
Yes, they might not come back.
Last I checked, very doubtful. And that's the more reason why.
But this is football, or they give them injection. Whoop, whoop.
Now painkiller something. But they're not going to 100. They're not going to 100.
Yeah,
but
sure.
From the last news,
and I think
even if Kevin De Bruyne if come back, it's like Hazard is not coming.
I think Italy supposed to try play Locatelli. I don't know why.
I want to see Locatelli.
I don't know why he goes start Verratti.
Do you know why?
Verratti just come back, just carry him.
Verratti be. I project will be, but I feel say
he's not needed in that midfield right now.
Locatelli don't get tournament form. They don't change our hair. What's the fly?
What's something they ask for? You can't change them.
If they started with Verratti, no problem. But the fact that they've done so well without him in the midfield, then just keep it as it is.
Wow, we get this comment. I don't know how to see him.
Great football.
The way that it's looked to me with Italy is it almost seems like it doesn't matter who plays. They have this identity. They're playing in a certain way. And when Mancini pulls somebody out and puts in another person, I can barely see the difference. I just want to see my boy, Kesta. I just want to see that boy.
Kesta,
you like the worst players. That guy's the weakest link. If they start him, Italy will lose. I tell you.
No, I don't agree with you on that one. Last season, one of the best players.
Today. We usually get from
one of the best players for Juventus last season.
Kesta,
Enzo's son.
Ronaldo.
Now what for you?
He's not a poor player. He's not a poor player, but
I know the track back. I know that for sure. You know they walk. I know they walk, but you don't see impact for game.
Yes, he makes an impact. He's an impact. He shouldn't start. You're right. He shouldn't start. He's an impact player for sure because he's explosive and he'll get better with time for sure.
If you lose the ball, they chase the ball. I agree with you. But
wait, with that being said, about this Italy team, even though I very much believe they're going to win the tournament. But one thing that could be said is that they don't have experience. A lot of players have that big game experience besides the centre backs, maybe Bonucci and
You mean big game for national? You mean big game for national team?
Yeah.
Or you mean big game generally?
To be honest, both. To be honest, like other than Juventus and Inter Milan players, how many of them are really playing in big games regularly? I'm not saying they haven't had it. Do you get what I'm saying? Regularly. That's for club and country.
It's certain Jorginho has played the 2 European finals in the last.
Can you imagine?
In the last 3 years. So you played and won.
So let's list that. Let's list the players. Okay, Jorginho, Bonucci,
like it or not, Lorenzo Insigne is 30 years old and been playing for Napoli at the highest level possible for the last decade. Captain of Napoli.
Like,
how many captains are in that team? What
I mean is, wait, hold on. Let me land. What I'm trying to say is basically this group of players, this is the first time they've been in a situation where people are really looking at them as favorites. And Italy haven't been in that period for a while now as an international force, let's be honest. So I'm not saying they won't do it because of that, but that could be what might create some doubt.
It's not like they enter the competition. It's not like they enter the competition as favorites. But now the ball that they play, don't carry their goal. Now the better ball that they play,
okay, let me ask you this question. Before this tournament, when was the last time people really feared the Italian side?
Even when they win the World Cup.
No, but that's what I'm trying to. So what I'm trying to say is now they're actually they have but now they have all eyes on them. People are saying they're the favorites. There's a bit of pressure. I don't think they would choke personally, but they could. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they will.
Yeah, you bring us football.
Yeah,
for the past
football everything is possible.
For the past 15 to 10 years, the Italian team never been threat.
Yeah. Do you know what? I just wanted to help Lexo Small with this Belgian argument. I didn't really want to say that part, but
we get some comments where they I like when we just touch them real quick. Get what we get now. How I see this comment say Kevin De Bruyne hands down best player for the world today. How I see that one?
I'm not going to argue that thing.
Now the hands down. I mean, what I know.
I'll remove the hands down part.
Yes, I'll remove the hand bar and then
maybe.
Kevin De Bruyne is a good argument.
Neymar is the best player in the world.
Wonderful footballer.
Neymar is the best player in the world.
I'll say just maybe Ugolo Conte.
Neymar is the best player in the world.
January to now.
Akpos.
Yeah.
Can you kick Mbizo out of the chat, please?
Why? For what?
Wait, do you hear what he just said? No, wait. I know everyone because we were arguing and talking just now. I know what involved. No, Harrison, you go hear him like I heard him. Yeah.
You see, NaijaEnglishman. It's only because he doesn't play in Premier League, because he's not Premier League proven. Neymar is the best player in the world.
Oh, Neymar.
Good night, guys. Good night.
I'm a big fan of Neymar. I'm a big fan of Neymar. But what is the best guy in the world?
Good night, gentlemen. Good night.
I'm a big fan. I don't know why they talk Neymar the best guy, but they were all basis.
Oh yeah,
we get another comment.
This is slander.
Let's move on.
I said what makes you slander.
That's just blasphemy. What you have just said.
Okay. No be lying. Maybe go back a little bit.
Wait. Please, Akpos. Let me just ask NaijaEnglishman one question. Just one question. Actually, all of you can answer. You have a team. You can pick between two players, and you cannot have both. One or the other. You are starting a team. Neymar or Kevin De Bruyne?
Kevin De Bruyne every single time.
Kevin De Bruyne
every day. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10 times. 11 out of 10. Can I tell you why?
You go on. Tell me.
Because I'm not even going to go into all the reasons. I'll just go land one.
That's fine.
I know consistently Kevin De Bruyne, like Neymar can give me a 10 out of 10, like here and there. Don't get me wrong, and it'll be a mad performance there. But I know every game. Hold on. We can rebuttal after. But I would say De Bruyne, he will always give me minimum a 7. Minimum. And when he decides to turn it on,
Every
those 10
game.
out of 10 just go back to back. A fit Kevin De Bruyne is better than a fit Neymar, just for the sheer mentality. Neymar has the ability to be the best player in the world, don't get me wrong, but he just not got the right mindset to do it.
Even if you ask me, it's very shameful to accept this, but I'll take the boy from Gabon ahead of Neymar any day, anytime.
No, you see, Kesta's the one you should kick out. Kesta's the one you should kick out. You can just turn off now. Turn off his screen.
No, that was below the belt.
Okay, I beg you don't do it.
We even gave them.
Don't do. Make we take.
Czech Republic
discussion.
Denmark. Let's move because this is just getting wild.
Belgium, Italy. Make we take our predictions. Match predictions for Belgium, Italy. Make us start with your Gary. Match prediction: Belgium, Italy.
Italy 2, Belgium 0.
Okay, NaijaEnglishman, what to be your own?
I would say I'll go with the same score: 2-0 Italy.
2-0 Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, now man like Lexo, I know that you get something counter to talk.
No, sorry. 2-1. Belgium go score. Sorry, 2-1.
2-1. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they go score 1.
Now the yellow for now. See, Belgium 2-1. That one I just to help Italy collect 1 goal. Make you know like I just go beat them 2-0. Like make you not just be like I go beat them 2-0, but let me give them 1-0 shot.
Okay.
Belgium 2-1.
For me, I must admit this was a very difficult one to call. I have a lot of Belgian players in my fantasy team, so I hope they do well. I expect Lukaku to score. Okay. But I have a very hard time imagining. Imagining Italy giving up 2 goals. So I'll say 1-1, and then
penalties.
Yeah, it goes to penalties, and then all right. I think Italy will take it at penalties.
Wow.
Okay, now I can start the ball in your Lego. What will be your prediction?
I don't see it from every angle. I really Belgian defenders. Why they go fit stop Italy attackers? Belgian defenders they don't hold. Italy defenders they there and here. You understand? I see Italy they win the game. I don't know how many goals, but I can't think of Belgian attack against Italy defense. Maybe now only this guy will give the problem. Lukaku not going to give the problem, but
Lukaku has not been scored in the tournament.
Lukaku can be caged.
Lukaku never even scored.
I know, but it can be caged. So
Lukaku don't score 3 goals, Oga. 3 goals. I don't know why they watch this competition. 3 goals. I suspect they watch them. 3 goals. I think my suspicion say actually they watch.
The truth is out now. I knew it was watching this tournament. I knew it. I knew that.
You know the Lexo, they watch the competition. Kesta, talk your talk.
So I know. I see. Now Italy go win.
Italy to win for you. Okay, we don't spend enough time for this Italy Belgium because it's a tough game.
You don't give your prediction. Don't try and get away with that one. What's your own prediction?
Okay, for me, I'll go with Italy. I'll be keen observer of this Italy team. You understand? Keen observer of this Italy team. I believe say Italy go nick am. I don't know. 2-1 preferably. 2-1 prediction.
NaijaEnglishman, spot that last comment.
Yeah. Sorry, 8. Sorry, I undersold De Bruyne himself. I undersold him. Sorry. KN box. Sorry, yo.
Okay, no be lie.
8 out of 10. He's right.
Make we move. Go to the next quarterfinal fixtures. Czech Republic, Denmark. I believe, say for me, that are one of the games when I look out for. I know say that one go catch fire. Go catch fire because these Denmark players, they know they only play for themselves. That they play for Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
And that ginger, I know the fight where that Denmark players say they come. So, but Mbizo, how you see the game?
I've seen. Do you remember in what was it? Was it 2014? I can't remember when it was. When Brazil, wanted to play for Neymar because he was injured in the quarterfinal, and then they came out and they said for Neymar, and they came out with T-shirts, and then the Germans disciplined them 7-2. So me, I don't listen to that talk about they play for people's emotions. It's football. It's football, my friend. Nobody cares if you have emotional causes outside of the game. You think Czech Republic is interested in what happened to Eriksen? He's fine now. The man is healthy. He's alive. Czech Republic wants to get to the semi-final. Simple as that for them. And if the Danish only rely on their emotions for the game, they will lose. They need to come and play football. You compose themselves. They have some good players, okay? But they need to watch out for that Patrick Schick boy. He can play. He's a good finisher. He's been playing really well. He's on fire. But I think the Danes do have what it takes. They have this number 14, Damsgaard. Seems like a young boy, Damsgaard.
Young
good player. I've really enjoyed his football. I think he has a lot of quality in the final third. I don't like that guy from Leipzig. What's his name? From RB Leipzig. Paulsen. I'm not a fan. But on his day, he can also
do a job. Yeah, he can do a job on his day.
He can do the job. So I think the Danes do have some quality. I expect them to win the match. How well they win the match, I'm not sure. But I expect the Danes to take care of Czech Republic. But it won't be easy. It won't be easy.
I expect a pretty tough game. But I think the Danes are probably one of the best coach sides around. And they watch them, they play from the first game they come. I mean, the first game, Eriksen didn't affect them, they lost. Belgium outclassed them when KDB come in. From the third game they come, but all the games they look like a well-coached side, well-drilled. They know what they do.
I agree.
In particular,
even the changes, even the changes he makes.
I never even take note of their manager name, but whatever that manager is doing, he's doing well. Brightwaite has been using his speed, his energy. Brightwaite, everybody they contribute as their feet. Højbjerg is all over the place. That boy from Atalanta, Mele, where they play wing back. He don't play left wing back. He don't play right wing back. One of the best players for this competition.
So far,
the last game, who they play for second round again?
Wales.
When I see Paulson,
they destroyed Wales.
They didn't play anybody. They
I can't see one
somebody.
I can't see one Smalley Dolberg replacing Paulson. I thought they fear for them because I don't know who the Dolberg boy be. In honesty, and I know Paulson. At all, like you said, he can do a job. I know Paulson competence. Within the next 50 minutes, Dolberg don't they ask us say Yusuf who? You don't understand. It does go to show say for the Denmark team. Even when they make changes, when the guys change personnel, nothing they really change. They still the ball. The Damsgaard boy, I don't think he start the first few games. I think he come in from the third game or so. This Damsgaard boy what they talk to. Now he takes start from the third game. And the boy is blasting. I feel say Denmark get enough about them. All due respect to Czech Republic. Patrick Schick has done well, but I still saw their game against Holland. They didn't look like the best side. I dare say they got lucky. Holland didn't take their chances. Then Matthias de Ligt went bonkers. And the rest, as they say, is history. But I'm not going to overrate them now based on Daniel Lance because personally, nothing special really. They did their job. They saw the opportunity to thief it and they stole it. And that's the hallmark of a team when, no, it's the organized side, they're good. But I feel like them might get that small more about them, better coached, slightly better players even. And I feel them might go nick them.
Look, let's say we've seen this before in 1992. Denmark weren't even supposed to be in the tournament, and they ended up winning the tournament. So let's say history might repeat itself with this whole Eriksen thing. And don't get me wrong, I don't know about you guys, but when I was watching that Denmark game, I did celebrate every goal like it was my country scoring. The ginger was there. It was like even though I hate Eriksen in terms of him being an ex-Tottenham player. Football is bigger than all that one. Do you get what I'm saying? So I really wanted
bless you,
them
Mbizo.
to do well.
Bless you, Mbizo.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't think they will win it. It'll be a great story, a fairy tale story. Don't get me wrong. It'll be nice to see it.
We can stick to this game first now.
Yeah, but I don't think they can do this game. So in terms of Denmark, I think they have enough to beat the Czech Republic. And then they would have to play the big boy Free Lions after that. So you never know. So we'll get to that one though. Let's deal with them first. So my prediction is it's going to be a high.
If they end up playing the Three Lions, then yeah, it's fine. My emotions for Eriksen will be high. Only if they play the Three Lions.
Can you just imagine? So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Personally, I think it's going to be 3-2 to Denmark in that Czech Republic game. Personally.
Well, Denmark, Czech Republic. I support Denmark because many things there at stake. You know, I see myself as the
Maybe
only
it's not happening.
I see myself as the only black Dane, the only black Viking. You know,
Ragnar.
Come
I'm
on, man.
good.
Did you marry Daddy?
Ragnar Ragnarsson.
Okay,
Kesta.
Agree
Yo,
with you.
after,
But on a serious note,
Wait, Kesta, before you continue, let me understand. Brilimbolo is not African, but you are Thor's brother. Let me understand. I just want to understand.
let the past be the past, man.
Fair enough.
Let the past be the past.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
What's your prediction?
Well, on a serious note, that Czech Republic, now one team where we they underrate them too much. So they'll be like,
I don't even know why they don't know the team.
they'll be like, Carl will not get saying I've got a dry fly from me body. You know understand?
I swear.
Now the Czech Republic
I
be
love his analogy.
so
Man.
Czech Republic be like I know what do you talk?
I said, I love your
Analogy
analogies. I
the
swear.
analogy bust your head. The
Always
analogy bust
bust my
your head.
head, man. As in,
So Czech Republic, they fit just go score one now. On goal, anyone. Christian City just score on goal.
Everywhere don't spoil.
Then it's over. Czech Republic will go play. They'll come play 10-1.
8-1-1.
8-1-1. And they go fit.
you know they lie.
But let's
You
not
don't lie.
let's not bring it to say into this. But if you look by ability, what the two people don't give us when we watch, no doubt now, Denmark will definitely roll them over. You know, but still, this is football. Oh, you know understand? And football. So enough my prediction for the game now like 3-2. Denmark.
3-2. Denmark. Oh, okay.
Denmark, yes.
Okay,
Czech
now I'm on
Republic
like
go
Lexo. The ball in your leg now.
Yeah, Czech Republic go win. Honestly, man. They go win. Man, they be winning. Like the last time when they meet Seth, like it was drawn, Abi. Even for the Euros, we don't meet 2 times. Czech Republic win them inside the whole Euro. So I don't even know why you guys think Denmark is gonna win. Like
Which
you guys
year
call this
Euros,
like,
Lexo? Lexo, which year Euros? Lexo, which year Euros?
Harry, please.
This one with Portugal win now. This one with Portugal win 2004, 2004, some shit like this. Like they win Denmark. Check somewhere, Sha. They win Denmark, and even their last game where Denmark win Denmark 3-0 now. You get that one will be like
I think the last time they played 2016, now draw 1-1. 2013, Denmark beat them 3-0.
3-0. That was the last time Denmark beat them. Inside those other ones, Denmark never beat them. Like Denmark never beat them. Now six draws they don't play now. You get for the last 2 Euros, Denmark.
Lexo, you did correct about the last European one. Czech Republic beat them 3-0.
But Lexo, are you basing? Have you watched?
I paused.
Have you watched them?
0-4.
Yeah, that one Portugal win.
As in, where Greece win? As in Nedved and Milan Baros. As in Nedved, Milan Baros, Jan Kulowski, Poborski, Kola. 0-4, right?
Calm down.
I just want 2004.
I just want this shot. I just want this shot.
3-0, 2-4.
Look,
Yeah.
Not my
you're suspect now.
I'm very impressed.
I suspect Lexo every time.
I'm very impressed.
Respect me, guy.
impressed.
See, my license was from Czech Republic. Actually, my coaching license I got it from Czech Republic. So I have like recently
That's
like
in-laws from that. Tell them
yeah, I guess
Tell us the truth.
The same guy that said Lukaku know they score for this tournament is telling me this.
No.
He said Lukaku score 1 goal.
Who said Lukaku won't score?
No, he's no. Don't worry.
No, I said has been
Mbizo abeg now. Mbizo abeg.
I don't repeat. Wait, guys, let's not be dwelling on this game when we have the big game to discuss next. Now, come on.
See, Czech Republic is winning.
No be lie. I beg, real quick. Make we take prediction for the Czech Republic Denmark game.
Sorry, Denmark. Because I feel like Denmark even get very good defense between Kia, Vestergaard and Christensen. Very solid defense. I'm sharp wing backs, so I feel like 3-1 Denmark. 3-1 Denmark.
You see what you get at talk. You see Czech Republic be like, car will not get there. Just they watch what thing will happen for this game. It go be like a war. They go start the game from beginning to the end. Everybody will fight for just the watch. This is the game to work actually. If you ask me, this
Okay, now Oga Lexo, what will be your prediction for the game?
Czech Republic 2-1.
2-1.
Without regard.
Okay, now Oga Kesta, there your leg go.
3-2.
Who?
3-2.
Check.
Denmark.
Denmark go win.
It is tomato. Who?
Denmark to
Denmark
win.
go win 3-2.
Mbizo, your prediction, brother.
Is
Mbizo,
it me?
your prediction?
Yeah, I think I agree. I think I agree with my brother Harry over here. I think 3-1 Denmark. I think
3-1 Denmark.
Czech Republic will score. I think Czech Republic will score, but I think Denmark will push ahead 2-1 at some point. And because the Czech Republic will be looking for an equalizer, the Danes will then give them a third goal, put it to bed.
Mr. Coach.
Okay, NaijaEnglishman, there your leg.
Mr. Coach.
As I said,
Yeah.
I predict a high-scoring game, 3-2 Denmark.
No.
3-2 Denmark. Okay, for me, I predict 2-1 Denmark. 2-1 Denmark. I believe the goals go do the game like NaijaEnglishman talk to 2-1.
Nobody even give Republic a chance, but okay. I live it.
Okay,
at
now
that.
make we go one. I know say.
No chance.
Of course.
Make we go one. Why? No, say all of us on the way eagerly for because some people believe say football is coming back home to England. I don't know how they go, but
Football was never in England before.
all right now, man like a video, Ukraine, England. How you see that fixtures quarterfinals?
Kai was already shaking his head.
This it pains me to say. It pains me to say, but the Ukrainians cannot compete with the English. It pains me, okay, because Joaquin Lowe should have removed his fingers from his things there and focused on the game. But he's always scratching and snipping. He's not even focused on football. Otherwise, he could have taken care of the job.
World Cup winner. World Cup winner.
As in just disrespecting World Cup winner.
Not disrespect. World Cup winner.
Yeah, no, listen. Personal hygiene doesn't matter how many tournaments you've won. Personal hygiene is personal hygiene. Anyway,
Personal hygiene doesn't matter about football.
You can win Ballon d'Or.
I like this guy.
You understand? Anyway, I think Ukraine will fight. Ukraine will fight. They'll fight like a team that has nothing to lose. They know they are lucky to be where they are. They will leave everything on the pitch. They won't be afraid. But I just believe that the English have too much depth, too many players playing in too many big teams. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait another round for their demise. But it's coming, fortunately.
It's coming home, yeah?
No, the demise. The demise is coming home.
These people, Ukraine.
Okay,
Ukraine,
is it me? Are you passing me the ball, Mbizo?
Lexo one talk.
Okay, so Lexo land.
No. I'm looking at these people. This Ukraine versus England. England, I just hope they go show up that day basically because this Ukraine team, they're not going to send England. They're not going no respect. No, they're not going to even do anything. They'll just go straight to what they did the last game. Now, you see the pressure what this will take on. Like, I'm just scared for England if you ask me though. Nothing much.
So wait till they talk now. Like what?
I said I'm scared for England. They will go there now. They will go there and bring carry shoulder up and lose the game. That's what I'm saying. This Ukraine team,
England will lose that game against Ukraine. Is that what you need to say?
No, kill. We never thought Portugal would be in this state, but let's continue.
As in, why are you deflecting this answer? I don't understand. Directly tell me that one. I want you to tell me directly that England will lose to Ukraine. I want you to tell me. Oh yeah, give it to me.
I am not saying they're going to see. Understand the point here. England, very good,
England,
right? But guy, nothing stops Ukraine from winning that game 1-0 and just knock off the whole place. And like, end the match like 40 minutes inside the
touch
game
anything
to end the
there.
match. No.
Okay, what I would say is, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm just hyped right now about this England thing. I know football is not coming home. Don't get it wrong. But shall let's ride the wave as we're still there now. We're still there now. Let's ride this wave now. So it's not there to come home
Man,
again.
tell you,
Personally, I believe we go enter
man, tell you what I
final
believe,
and lose.
First of all, the
To
game
Italy.
not before England for they play the game. First of all, and for
Stadio Olimpico.
Italy.
Stadio Olimpico.
Rome.
Yeah.
Rome.
Now Italy for they play the game.
Now Rome that they play. Now.
This boy don't
We
start.
play better away from home anyway, so no problem.
Now for Rome,
Okay.
they play the game. First of all, you understand? So
We like that.
that one go make the game open instead of if not Wembley. You know understand? But
No, but
still,
England are more scared at Wembley than they are away from home.
but still, if they like, may they go play the game for Moon, for Jupiter, for Mercury. England will still win Ukraine.
Thank you.
My scoreline are 4-0.
Wow.
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 Now
Woo.
loud though.
England.
Woo.
First,
Wow. Woo.
England.
How is going to
first,
find the
first,
four
first,
goals
first.
now?
I will tell you who go score.
First.
Who go score.
Oh, yeah.
I bet I should
Go
talk.
on.
Yes,
Ken
because I like
Ken go
Wait.
score two.
who will give out the
Amen.
pass?
Two.
Ken go score two.
Event 2.
One
Now,
penalty,
Mbizo
one
pass.
deflection.
Event
Abi.
One. Shut up first,
Who?
Molly.
One deflection
Whoever
and
Who go
one.
score one?
Arsenal go score one.
Saka.
You know
Who?
understand?
Saka. That's what
Then,
Bakayoko Saka. We
then
go cut. They go cut all his leg
Ukraine
for
go
there.
score on goal.
Continue.
So your daughter no agree with it too. She don't agree with the score.
I like how you're picking. I like how you're picking. Not good.
We said no, that we know the ball.
Yeah,
No.
ACB.
Go
The way me,
outside.
the way me I see him. The way me I see him.
Go compare
People
the
they
football.
say this English side. I've been not talking before. Say
Look at the ball.
I like the fact that England they manage expectations better now. They're not just believe say that they back in the day. You know, some time ago they just feel say they don't arrive. That's what they are. But I like the fact that this year you understand. So now pretty sound squad and then they manage the expectations properly. And a very organized team. Southgate not there for flair or particularly flamboyant. Like the Germany game, for instance. They set up to win. Southgate now. I know he's not the best manager. He's not the best. He's not the most tactically astute. But it is when it comes to setting up at first. Now Ukraine go hard on because Ukraine on our side they be say England they technically superior to individually.
Yeah.
Beyond Oleg Zinchenko and Yarmolenko, I mean, want to play another player. They not really get much individual ability, but they get strong. They get big heart. They get big heart.
Yeah.
They ride Switzerland, Sweden. Even though Sweden are the better side on the day, they ride the game to the end. Where I think Sweden Congo pick red card last, and then nick him for the end. So they are moral carry him.
Yeah,
But
brother, carry on, my brother.
but people say England get enough about them, enough belief, and enough discipline. This England team, it's quite some discipline. They never consider it.
Funny enough, yeah.
No goals
Never
conceded.
conceded.
No goals.
Yeah,
They never consider. They never
Who's the
consider.
best goalkeeper?
Mbizo.
And
Why they go
and,
concede when your manager
no,
pack
no,
defenders
no.
for his squad?
and Kane.
I'm
And
sorry,
Kane-
say that again.
I said no
And Kane
goals
don't finally-
conceded on Mbizo.
And Kane don't finally get one goal. The shackles are free.
That person.
They fit press Switzerland though, but I fit press Ukraine. Sorry, I said 2-0.
Switzerland.
I said they will press
2-0
Ukraine.
England.
Yeah.
Okay, Mbizo, make we get your predictions. You get one comment here for you.
It pains me. It hurts me. It pains me. But look, like I said, I just can't see Ukraine finding a way around England. I'll have my blue and yellow flag, my blue and yellow colors on, but I just don't see it. England wins, but not by any serious margin, because I mean we've all seen England play. There's no football there.
Yeah.
So maybe 1-0, 2-0, with maybe 2 or 3 goals disallowed for VAR.
That's a real thing right now.
And the
Nice
missed
one.
Harry Kane penalty.
Nice one.
Harry Kane skies the penalty.
Okay.
Harry
Nigeria
Kane scores
man, how far
All
prediction?
right, okay. So
I know
I
you
see
did
this one.
ginger things.
Please don't say anything ambiguous.
Yeah, I
Chico.
see this one. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything silly. Why I see this one is because now I can really enjoy Harry Kane because as far as I'm concerned, you know, they enter Tottenham shirt ever again from now on. So let me just enjoy him now, Harry Kane. Well done. So I believe that game is gonna end England 3, Ukraine 1. Harry Kane is gonna score a penalty in that game, I believe for sure. And for me, I'm not going to talk about whether it's coming home or not right now because I believe England's problem will never be their players. The problem is their coach for me. That's why I don't think they can go all the way because we have all the talent in the world, but the coach is just not the right man to get the final job down. So as Mbizo said, this is not the game that England will be found out, but we will get found out. We're taking this one.
Okay, Oga Lexo.
Well, I hope England shows up.
Oga Kesta, go first. I mean, go first before Oga Lexo give us a prediction.
He's on mute.
Kesta, you're muted.
Your mic is off.
Actually, we enjoy you like this, but
Okay. That's what I'm about.
Information they reach me now say England not finish. They not concede any goal for the tournament.
Where the information
Okay.
come from?
Don't worry about that.
Kesta, they swear for you here.
But honestly,
I guess you get some comments for you one-on-one. But Oga Lexo, make we get your prediction
Tell
on
them
how you
that,
see the game,
tell
how you think the game will go.
England go win 1-0, honestly. But anything more than that, if anything more than that, they go lose that game, guys. Honestly, if there should be a 2-goal in that game, England will lose the game. If it enters like 2-1-1, like anything that makes Ukraine score, is over for England.
Akpo,
If
hope
England
Grealish-
doesn't score, is over for England.
I hope
That's my own prediction.
I hope Grealish starts, by the way. I hope Grealish
That's very
starts, by the way.
important. Really starting is very
Because I'm tired of
important.
that statement. I need to see
True.
Grealish start.
May Ukraine not go poke the hornet nest by scoring first.
I hope Grealish and Jadon Sancho continue to not see football because that will be problematic. If Jadon Sancho and Grealish play, England always have a better chance of victory. So I hope Southgate keeps it up and puts them on the bench.
I think Grealish should start.
Now Grealish has to start. You can't not start him now. Sancho definitely isn't starting because Southgate doesn't like him, and he can't drop Sterling.
I have to admit, I'm shocked.
You can't just
I
say
have to
that
admit,
this
I'm
one is hot.
That's the player now. You have to put some respect on Raheem Sterling's name, man. Put some respect on his name, man.
I didn't want him to start
Bad
the
boy.
competition, but so far, I mean, you can't hit tournament form.
Hey,
He's hit it.
Yes,
now.
really.
This is what it is.
Hey,
His last 20
Hey,
England
man.
games, he scored 15 goals.
They've
You
come
can't
and
knock
stop
that.
people.
Death, man. Death.
He's on fire right now. But yet, all the
Hey,
English
they've
papers
seen
were
that.
Okay, now.
screaming Harry Kane. Oh. Can you imagine? Instead of Raheem in that last game. Anyway, it's normal.
No, Raheem doesn't care no more. He doesn't care about
no,
Yeah,
that.
no.
for real.
He's got to know
Akpo,
about that
what's
shit.
your prediction now?
For me, this Ukraine team, I didn't impressed with how they don't perform for this tournament because players like Zichenko, the other guy from West Ham,
Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko, and the other players. This side they play very, I think, disciplined, compact. They play under Shevchenko, will be AC Milan legend, top striker during in days.
Ballon d'Or
I believe
winner,
they will
Ballon
give
d'Or
England problem.
Don't forget he played for Chelsea
Yes,
too.
they will give England problem, but on I don't talk I'm already. The quality of players ready for this England team, that Ukraine squad no fit match am. That Ukraine squad no fit match am. But another thing we need to still give England credit for the fact that they never conceded any goal for this tournament so far. I think one of the best defensive organized side for the tournament. But they
haven't been defensively organized. People just have not finished in front of the English goal.
No. That one, I think where their problem then now offensively, they get better offensive firepower. Make their coach use them. players like Grealish, players like Sancho, we want to see more of them for the team. But for
Mbizo,
me,
you
I'll
know
go with
they're
England.
expensive,
England
man.
I'll go with England 2 or 3-0 win.
What is the history? What is the history even saying against these two teams? Well, when was the last time England won them? But any which way,
Hey, I want to add something. You know, say Kesta will talk
You
about
like
whether
you like your statistics, Lexo. You like your
Kesta will talk about
numbers.
whether Kesta will Wembley on a. You see, I always believe say football on a green grass. So
as in,
wherever
thank
they
you.
play the ball, if you are going to get got, you are going to get got wherever, man.
End of.
As
End
in,
of.
we don't really whether in Pluto, whether the grass is the green, the
You
same
can
lines,
get
the
it.
same goalposts,
They get them.
you go get them anywhere. And the other man like to talk about history. History, really?
No, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, history is made every day. History is made every day.
Lexo will tell you about what happened in 2004. 2004, my friend. I was in high school.
Akpos, I won't lie to you.
No, you need to understand something.
Before this show,
the Ukrainian coach was Ballon d'Or winner 2004.
can you imagine?
Shevchenko was Ballon d'Or winner 2004.
So before this show,
Exactly.
before this show, I believe
Top of the
Lexo
world.
knows football before this show. I don't know now.
You said
I don't know. Like before this show, I can confidently say, if anyone asks me, does Lexo know football? I say yes. Now I am a guy. Now what do you mean? But after this show, I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know. I'm not saying no, but I just don't know.
No, but great show. Don't get personality there, man. I enjoyed the show. I know so all our viewers, everybody where they follow up the show, all the comments from everybody where comment, big up everybody. I know so I enjoyed the content from this show. So but big up. We know so the Euros so far the return of fans back for stadium. Now one big effect where be like say actually ginger us, make the game get a lot more fun. You understand? I know everybody they enjoy the competition so far, and we look forward to next season, the return of fans for stadium as with this follow-up club football and all of that. So, but big up everybody.
Thank God for that too, Akpos. Can you imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine watching Scotland, England with no fans? My goodness.
No. You understand that vibe, that fun, that rivalry where the fans bring to the game. We know if you take them. I think that now we see football they're all about. The beauty of the fans, the game no they complete without fans. So but big up everybody. Before we end the show officially, I beg, make we just tell country people one word. Make we start with you, NaijaEnglishman, I beg. Just tell them one or two things.
Well, it's been a great Euro so far. I mean, goals galore. The round of 16 was one of the most impressive round of 16s I've ever watched. And long may that continue. That we didn't expect this little amount of favorites teams to not be in the tournament at this stage. But that's football, as they say. That's football, and it's happened. And I'm sure there's still going to be at least one or two more shocks left in this tournament. Where I'm excited to see it. Everybody that's watching, I'm sure you're excited to see it too. And if you haven't done it already, like, comment, subscribe to this channel as well, guys. Also, check out One Touch TV. One Touch _ TV is the Instagram as well. It's been a great show.
All right, now NaijaEnglishman, where you fit to find there for the description of this clip. Ogari, I beg the ball your leg. Tell country people one or two things before we end the show.
Yeah, like I thought, the Euros going so well. Like I thought, many goals, upsets. I mean, the first upset, Netherlands game. We just said that day go end. The next day, Switzerland hit us. And by the way, that day when Switzerland play, man, has to be the maddest day of knockout football ever. 3-2 in both games, ridiculous, man. And like I said, these 5 subs. I also feel they're supposed to keep these 5 subs. I feel like too many players sit on the bench and never get to play. I don't know why football they be locked down to make them 5 subs, but I know say football they always the fear change. One day they go look at them again. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. Yes, football they always the fear change. Even people fight back pass law. So as it be, I hope so we'll go fit do this again before the semi-finals.
For sure.
Really enjoy this show today. Maybe Monday. Nice show, wonderful show today, and I want to do them again. My name is Harris Lokoro. Facebook, Twitter, IG. Use the name. You go see my big head for there. Loss. Nice show.
We got
Okay, no be lie. Then our guy Rio. Now see waiting. I've been the talk for the start of this show. So, a very technical player, and he make one quote why I still carry for my head. He say he think before they play. When I see him for the show, so we the hope say we go fit do him again maybe for the semi-final or stage of this competition. So man like a busy, I beg. Tell our viewers one or two things.
Yeah, no, I've also absolutely enjoyed the Euros. Been a great tournament. If I can just change the pace a little bit and just say that there's two things missing for me in the tournament: individual brilliance. You know, teams are playing very well as teams together, but I think the tournament has lacked a bit of flair. One
thank you,
player
sir.
could dazzle
I
us
agree with that.
with
I
some
agree with that.
individual magic,
You know,
some
what
art.
happens
So
is
that's,
that
but it's
America.
Europe. So, you kind of expect that a little bit. I mean, in AFCON, when AFCON comes, we'll be talking a lot about the individual brilliance. True. But I've enjoyed the tournament. I also wish the coaching was a little bit better, especially from some of the bigger teams. But look, it's always a delight. It's always a beautiful thing to see small teams proving that football is for everyone. You don't have to have all the money or all the history or all the resources to play football. And teams like Ukraine, Denmark, Czech Republic, they're proving. Even Hungary performed very well against some big teams. So they're proving that. Mbizo Zamani is the name. Joga Afro, also on all the social media platforms. Hit me up, man. Gentlemen, thank you again. Been fantastic.
All right, then a man like Mbizo, and where you fit find there for the description on this clip, and if you find them on all the social platform with Joga Afro. Oga Lexo, I beg, take on to people one or two things before we end the show.
Yo, nice show, man. Nice show. Even the Euro stuff that is going on, like Mbizo said this his last comment about flair in the competition. Like, you know the guy, man. I'll watch this Euros finish. I'll still go to YouTube just to watch Copa America. You get just to like have a little bit of stuff just to go with it. But that's the European football. I think that was a conversation I was having with my wife the last time. I was like, man, this European football, though. We even got to a point where we have to like switch the TV to see what is on the other side. And we are hoping to see England. For me personally, like my team, what they hope to see do something is this new couple of English players that they brought to the squad. It's a different English team. Don't get me wrong. Then Belgium, they're growing too. Spain is developing like so wonderfully well in this tournament. Even Pedro was called for this. They still call the boy itself for under 21 or something like this.
Olympic, yeah.
But Olympic, right? So a lot of things. But as far as the coaching is going so far, I would say Belgium is like the best coach side. Moving on to Ukraine, Shevchenko has been doing a wonderful job with those boys. You cannot take it away from him, from a player of his caliber, like coming down to do this job with these boys. Amazing. You can even see it in their league side. Man, they came for Champions League now, right? It's a result of like background job that been going on there. Then you can even take it out from Czech Republic. I was talking about Czech Republic. That came to Champions League, Slavia Prague, like a couple of revelations that has to go back with these national teams. Even the ones we are hoping to do well, like France. Imagine what they were playing there. I don't even want to have conversation about France in the team. Mbappe was just there. They were doing a couple of flicks that wasn't matching during the game. I don't know if you watched that game. They be doing the back leg thing. Then somebody loses the pass and like even down to which game is this that Raheem Sterling gave like one ambitious pass that this guy against Germany, right? Who was that? Muller. One ambitious pass like this. Couple of mistakes from big stars, but we hope generally that Denmark, actually, I want to see them in the final, if you ask me. But let's see what happens. My name is Lexo Mori. Check me everywhere, man. Twitter, Instagram. But I ain't doing Facebook, guys. All right. Cheers.
All right, then I'm like Ogalek. So where if you find them for the description of this clip, and like in talk, if you find them on all social media platform at Lexo Mori. Man like Oga Kesta, beg before we end the show. Normally, I don't say you the live play for where you see the feed, and you represent. Normally, you come with all the analogy and some blasphemy as usual. Where they bring life, they ginger the show. Oga Kesta, beg, contribute people before we end out.
I go make a try brief because this small boy disturb me. Say we'll go play ball outside. But the weather too hot, so I don't want to go outside go play ball. So back to what I talk. This Euro
Take drinks
for me,
break. If you play small, you go take drinks break.
For me, I know they watch Euro for a very long time. I know they watch Euro for a very long time. So this Euro be like waiting poor kind of to me, sha. You know? Yeah, because Europe 2000 still in my head. I know they ever forget Europe 2000, the way it's in tough. So this Europe they poor, but one thing I see for this Europe, sha, the so-called small team for Europe, be like say they don't come of age.
Yes.
There are no minors in European football.
I expect to see one team when I like where they play good football last Europe, which is Iceland. I expect to see Iceland. The pay me say Iceland no qualify, but at the end of the day, my emotion not counts. You know, so to make everything short, more will try to do what they do because the year say third wave they come of Corona. Right now, Australia they locked down. But they hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Australia don't they locked down and I don't get COVID before. You know understand? That made me not they take COVID more than they play. That made me not they take COVID more than they play. So we will try to wash our hand. We will cover our face. Anywhere we they go, if we they go more, we will try to cover our face. I'm not gonna say more I not go club, but if we not go still go club, we will not try to cover our face with sanitizer for pockets. You know.
I swear, like honestly, I never thought I would be alive in this era of coronavirus. I
get COVID. That made me go fit 10% how the team be. Our experience
in my life. I thought
Let's not make this a COVID show. We're rounding up, gentlemen.
Okay, right,
Euro. We could just touch on small,
Euro.
So at the end of the day, I go still talk what I will talk and what I believe. I don't care how I feel. I go still tell you now. Say England go still win the tournament. England will not concede any goal till the tournament finish, and Ukraine go still collect that 4. But second one.
Kesta, I hope you're right.
Cut.
I hope you're right. Kesta, I hope you're right.
Imura carry on 4-0.
I hope you're right.
Who don't know Jesus call us small boy?
Big up, Oga Kesta. Big up.
I go sanitize my ears now.
Big up all the Belgian personality. Them on too much.
This boy they hyper.
That was very. Him no even agree with that one you talk. Big up SKTV. Big up Ivan. Big up Ramuki. Big up everybody. We come on the comment section. We drop comment, talk 1 or 2 things. Big up Shad and big up all the viewers. If you just see this clip now, I beg we did support the channel. Don't forget to press like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to you to share them with other football lovers. We had to link up with all our Bunge personality. We come on the show. Therefore, this description on this clip. So till we go meet for the next edition of this show. Make us stay safe and treat everybody with love and respect. Now, bye.
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 Guys.